Welcome to Tooltech Geek. In this video I want to show you how to turn this small flashlight into a headlamp, which it's already possible if you have a hat, because it has this clip that will go into a hat, so you can instantly turn it into a headlamp just by wearing a hat. But I was trying to find a different way of doing it. I found these straps on Amazon. So can I make a very small accessory that will allow me to wear this as a headlamp? I cannot just attach it here because I want it to point to whatever I'm looking at. So I started doodling ways to this adapter. So I measured the length, this length here of the strap, so it's about inch, I would say. And so I made this distance here, and then I doodle the shape, which probably would be a kind of like a U shape that attaches to the strap, and then a straight section that will be a thing where you will attach your flashlight. What's the idea here? The headlamps already exist, but they are very heavy, take a lot of space. So if you have a backpack or something, if you start adding too many things, you end up carrying too much weight. It's not bad for your back, or if you need to walk or whatever, for whatever reason. Sometimes I like to have things that are smaller, lighter weight, or reuse things. So in this case, you have this particular flashlight that you already have it. Can I extend the use by doing a accessory? So I thought maybe this already exists. I looked, didn't find any. I saw in some forums about flashlights, they were talking about it, but I didn't find anything. I still believe maybe somebody's done something like this, or they could do it very easily. So in any case, I did kind of these doodles, and then I created a file in 3D, and this is the result. It's a little bracket. I will show you. I have some ideas to improve it too. So this is just a U shape to connect to the strap, and then a flat kind of tray, if you wish. And I added some reinforcement here because this will have a tendency maybe to bend. So in the first version, I only put these reinforcements on this part, and in the second version I put it also in this vertical one, so I expect this to be more resistant. And the way it prints is it prints directly in place without supports. That means that the layers will go in this direction, so it will have a lot of strength to forces in kind of this type of direction, which is what we expect for this part. So we expect this force here. So the way we have it layered should be good for that purpose. So let's see. We can hold the flashlight. It's not, if you were like running, jumping, it may come off. So it's not as strong as I thought. Maybe I should add another piece here to make it to have a little more of a firm attachment. So there's several ideas. I want to improve it. Another would be to make it foldable. If this was foldable, it would take even less space, which that's kind of the whole point. But I'm just trying to do first prototypes to see if this makes sense or not. So this holds the flashlight okay. It also holds it in 90 degrees. So if you were to have your strap in your head, you can put this on the side and then have your light on the side of your head, but you could also have it in the front and use it as a normal headlamp. And these parts are not heavy at all. And this is, for example, see, it's like 8.1 grams, very lightweight. The strap is actually heavier than that. It's kind of hard to put it in the scale, but let's see, 20.8 grams. So with 28 grams, we have a practical headlamp plus the flashlight. This is one of the smallest you can get, and it still has 2 power levels. This very useful double clip, which is can go in the pocket. This can go in a hat or in this new contraption I'm talking about. So let me know what you think. You could argue that this makes no sense because you can already, without this, use a hat as a headlamp, or just get a proper headlamp and use it, because these are very well developed. So why reinvent the wheel? So every time you come up with an idea, somebody will tell you, why reinvent the wheel? So yes, that's an open question. And I may see what you think. I think the best improvement here will be to make it foldable. And I don't know if there's a even smaller strap, but you can imagine you can have a kit kind of like this. That's pretty small. This could go in a backpack pocket or something. Now you have this in your pocket. If you need a headlamp, basically what I do sometimes is I hold it with my mouth, and my son says, hey, you shouldn't do that. So now I have this accessory, so I can hold this and then I use both hands. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.